This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. It's the Niners and the Cardinals on Monday Night Prime Time.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco ready for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. Gets around him. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. McCaffrey on the counter. Now he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the 41, Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And some space here. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray now. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
He's got the connection to Moore. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo on 1st down.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over the line to security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Going deep for Hopkins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking deep for Jennings. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray a give. This is Connor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. They're going for it. Hits Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. Murray now on 1st down. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Mexico City. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. They'll go option to the short side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. For a second there, you looked down on the field. I almost thought I saw Kyler Murray in an Oklahoma jersey.
The colors are similar, though, right?
Yeah.
He is not just quick, because he's every bit of that. He truly is fast. He's as fast as the fastest players in the NFL. And when he puts it all together, makes the proper read, you can see the defense's eyes go wide because now they've got to deal with him downfield. He's hard to get down.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Murray now, third and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Back to throw. Murray, he's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it right around the goal line. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 9. A minute 52 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. To throw is Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. Our 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They go option right on second and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cards have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's at the 50.
There's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss-hit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And they're waiting in the final quarter. Your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop. Here we go. And it just never materialized. And down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now Garoppolo. And he will find his man Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. And Dalton to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Well, the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And Dalton will just sneak it. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. A first down throw coming for Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. On 2nd and 9, Dalton. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. It'll go as a gain of 4. Now they're going to face a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Dalton. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Dalton. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Throwing. Dalton. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Kamara. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Dalton now, the pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is third and goal. So Dalton now. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman from 3 yards out. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete, it's Brandon Ayuk. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Shifts by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Garoppolo. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Go ahead.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Well, the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's McLeod on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. On first down, Garoppolo. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The final act of the first half. Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one leaves the chains.
By the way, there, you just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Dalton.
Open man is the tight end Troutman.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo, throw left side, complete. That's Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. They got to get to the 23 here on third. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is caught, Jennings. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time out. Back now here in Santa Clara. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That is Nick Bosa from out of it. Way in for the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw here, Dalton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. But not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, Kamara. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's got it at the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted then, the big running play, now the big passing play. Kamara up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Here's Dalton. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down by 8. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Garoppolo. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Back to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now Garoppolo. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted for that interception there.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dalton wants to throw. Got an open man. It's Olave. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, passing it. Dalton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
It's Madden NFL 23, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans, and it's all up next.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred his fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Nashville. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw is Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Tannehill now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had another coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. There for the Cincy first.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Let's go.
They'll run for it with Henry. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35.
Here we go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Henry running right. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. Take it at the 37. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to work this across midfield to 48. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
11 mighty.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. going for it on fourth. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Burrow on play action. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. That one caught downfield. It's Hooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the deficit will hold pat at 13.
I'd say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now, this coaching staff, they've got to figure out some way to wake this team up at halftime to get them going.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Cincinnati. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans force the... They'll take over at their own 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Personal foul. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up. From the 41, Tannehill. A check down here for Henry. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
But part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd down and goal. Tannehill. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And down to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around in defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
55 rushing yards, rushing on 12 carries for him now. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Tannehill. Running the slant, that's Hooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Tannehill. Pass incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, Henry. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 34 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the 2nd half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. Now the this Bengals offensive unit, ready to see what they can do here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Burrow on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. The tackle there by Rashad Weaver. Here we go. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing Tannehill. Pass caught by Hooper. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Tannehill. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Now Tannehill. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Tannehill to throw. And it's caught. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Lambo to add on the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Underway in Buffalo. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback Josh Allen. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run. Right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Here comes Rager. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So after the INT, it's Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Allen now on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Allen off the play fake. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, it was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Their second drive with the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings back out there. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Credit the sack to Von Miller. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing is Cousins.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. 23 yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings!
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills ready to take over.
They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And again, it's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Allen to throw it. This one caught by Davis. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 22, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing again on second down. Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. The quick feet by Jackson. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Defense.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And the Bills are going to have 1st and... finish off this drive with 6 points.
Pardon me, you know most routes are timed out or measured precisely. But when you know where the first down marker is, you tailor your route to that, don't you? That was 3rd and 5, and they picked up enough for the first down.
Now Allen. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Singletary will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Singletary again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Allen will try to throw for it. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Cousins now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And Diggs has it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They run here with Singletary. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Flushed it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
This to break our 4th quarter tie.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to... Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. Open man, once again it's Thielen. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. 1st down, here's Cousins.
Complete, Jefferson the target. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Cousins.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
And this returnable for Rager.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.